Hello everyone, I want to specially welcome you once more to Freedom Breed TV. On this channel, your general well-being and your general freedom is our concern. Today, I'm going to be sharing something very important with you. I'm going to be talking to you real quick on how to activate the wealth or positive mindset. How you can activate a positive mindset, a wealth mindset this year 2022. The year has just begun. We have made so many resolutions. We have made so many plans. Must I tell you the truth? The last video I told you, for you to be able to activate these dreams and vision, you need action. Today, I'll be talking to you on how you can activate the freedom or positive or wealth mindset. And I'm going to be challenging you through the write-up of a great emperor. His name is called Marcus Cicero. Marcus Cicero is of the Roman Empire, and he wrote this wisdom I'm going to be sharing with you today. Marcus Cicero wrote this wisdom, this write-up, far back 43 BC. But guess what? Those write-up are still valid today, and we have a lot of things to learn from them. Let's take a ride together. Wait, before we start, have you subscribed to this channel? If no, why not? It won't cost you anything. Subscribe to this channel because this year we're going to be bringing a lot of packages across your way. We're going to be bringing a lot of mysteries, secrets, capsules, series of things that will benefit you maximally this year 2022. So consider subscribing if you have not. For those existing subscribers, I appreciate you. Thank you for staying with us. But much more than subscribing, I need you to like, dislike, or share the video. This will help us and encourage us to do more. Are you ready for the ride? Let's go. According to Marcus Cicero, he said that, number one, the poor work and work and work, and they work continuously. The mindset of the poor is the mindset of working and working, and that's why they keep running the rat race, and they are under the web and the captivity of work. They work and work for money. It's a wrong mindset. This year you have to come out of the rat race. Listen to me. The person you are working with or working for does not have two heads. The person you are working for does not have a different DNA. It doesn't have anything special. We are all special in the eyes of God. Let me tell you something. There is a you in you that makes you unique. Don't use your uniqueness to serve other people. I want you to think out of the box. I want you to think out of the captivity. It is time to think on how money can work for you this 2022. Listen to me. You have to think out of the box. You have to activate the networking spirit. You have to be current. Look into real estate. You don't have to leave what you are doing immediately. You can start it as a corner idea. Then when you see that things are pick up, you can move into it. This year, you have to change the work mentality. Let money work for you instead of working for money. You need to activate the positive mindset. Let money work for you. Look for a good network. Join and do what it takes for you to succeed. I don't have time to begin to talk to you about, look at crypto. People are making money from crypto. Can I tell you something that will shock you? You may say that Bitcoin is so popular now that you don't want to do Bitcoin. Have you heard of Bizcoin? That is a new coin you can key into that is going to do well in the market in the future. Key into it. Take position so that you can be positioned in life. Don't work for people until you die. Change that mentality. Activate the mentality of an employer. Don't die as an employee. That's number one. According to Marcus Cicero, the poor think of work, 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 and they work for money. Number two, he said the rich exploit the poor and make money from them. Listen to me. Stop that. This 2022, don't allow the rich to exploit you. Don't allow the rich. We all have the same 24 hours. They take your own 24 hours and join to their own, and you enrich them and impoverish yourself. This year, you have to make up your mind. I don't want to be exploited. There is a you in you that makes you unique. Don't give in to exploitation of the rich. That is what Marcus Cicero discovered 43 BC years ago, and is still active today. You got to come out of that cage and web of exploitation. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to waste time on this. Number three, it says something about the soldiers, the army, the police, the sheriff, the forces, the naval workers, the navy. Look at what he said. The navy protects both the rich and the poor. Can I shock you? That is how it's supposed to be, the norm. They are to protect the country, the nation, and the citizens. But you know what? The rich people have cornered them. They now protect the rich. And instead of protecting the poor, you know what they do? They extort. They don't only extort. They don't have time to protect you because you have nothing to offer to them. You have to change your mindset this year. You have to be in the team of the wealthy people. That's why you see the sheriff in developing countries and in the poor countries of the world. You see the first people driving the rich men. If they are not driving, you see them in their entourage. If they are not in their entourage, you see them sitting by their side, protecting them. You have to change your mindset. These forces are not protecting you again. They are not fighting for the general interest of the normal people, the average people. It's the rich. If you have to come out of that predicament and come out of that level, you have to change your mentality and understand what I'm talking about and position yourself this 2022 to change the name you are bearing from poor to rich. Number four, because of our time, it talked about the taxpayers. Guess what? The fact that you are poor is not an excuse not to pay tax. All three pay tax. Guess what? The wealthy, the rich people, they find a way to boycott tax. It's the poor masses that pays the tax. What are we trying to say? The little you make, you pay tax out of it. Let me tell you something. Make up your mind to move up higher. Come up higher this 2022. And make sure you exempt yourself from every unnecessary thing that will tie you or pull you down. Let's continue in the ride. Number five, this point touches me so much. The bankers. Do you know that the bankers rob the four I've mentioned? The poor, the rich, the soldiers, and the taxpayer. The bankers rob us. You're going to say how? How can you, money you are supposed to invest, you keep it in the bank, and whenever you withdraw from the bank, you pay charges. The one that pains me most is that whenever you do a transfer or whenever they send you SMS that you collected your money, you pay for it. And you also pay for various services they collect money from you. What is the interest rate? Little or nothing to write about. Wake up this year. Think of investment. Change your banking mentality of little interest to an investment mentality that activates higher returns on investment. I don't have the time, but I know you know what I'm talking about. Let's go to number 6, the lawyers. Do you know what the lawyers do? They mislead all 5 I've told you about. Do you want to be misled this year? Do you want to be among the bandwagon of people that has been misled by the lawyers? Let me tell you something. People go to the lawyers and the lawyer deceive them. The lawyer stand for them. Listen to me. Do you need to go to the lawyer? Do the right thing. Not everybody makes money through the wrong way. Make up your mind. Change your mentality. Hard work pay, but smart work pays better. Look for a good idea and activate it this year. You don't need the lawyers. It's only when you do evil or negative things you're looking for lawyers. You don't need to look for the lawyer. Change your mentality this year. Number 7, the doctor. The doctor bills all sick. What is the lesson we need to learn from there? This year, it's not only to be, you're not going to only be working for money. Create time for leisure. Create time for your family. Create time for bodily exercise. It's eradicate every form of illness or sickness. Do your blood work. Go for your checkup. Take care of your body. Take care of yourself. It will deliver you from the bills of the doctors. Number 8, the guns. Who are the guns? The hoodlums, the kidnappers, the armed robbers, the thieves. What do? They scare all 7. They scare all 7. This year, please, don't live a carefree life. Mind where you go. Mind where you visit. Mind when you travel. Try as much as possible. Change your mentality. Work in the daytime. Don't go and visit people you don't know. A lot of people have lost their life. This year, 2022, is a time for you to be wise and avoid every form of shady things so that you don't fall victim of the 419, of the goons, of the hoodlums, and of the kidnappers, the thieves, the robbers. Be careful. Don't keep large sum of money in the house. One very important thing I must also tell you, mind what you say so that your tongue does not put you into trouble, because the goons are all around you. The goons are all around you. So change this mentality and activate a positive mentality. Finally, before I round up, number 9, the politicians. The politicians, what do? The politicians live happily on account of the 8th point I'm giving you. Be wise. In some part of the world and in some part of the countries, election is coming now. Don't allow these politicians come to change this mindset. Don't allow them come to deceive you by giving you peanut to get your vote. And at the end of the day, when they get there, they don't care about you. Can I tell you something that will shock you? These hoodlums and people the politicians uses during the election for them to win, if you check very well, their family and children are not among. Guess what? Almost all of them, if not all, their children are schooling in foreign schools. Why are you putting your life on the line for people that don't care about you? I was pained. I was crying in my heart when I saw how in some poor countries, the food they give them, the palliative, they were not given to them. They went and ordered and keep it. Is it the people you are voting for? They live happily on these 8 people. Make up your mind. Change your mentality. Don't allow anyone to use you for his own self-gain. Don't allow anyone to use you. Election time is coming again. Your vote can't. Make the right choices. Don't vote because of any form of influence. Stand for your right. Let me leave this with you. Stand for your right. Do the right thing. Walk on the right way. Walk on the right path. Don't be carried away. Don't be deceived. As you put all these things into practice, you will realize that it's still valid today. As you change your mentality, you will see wealth moving towards you this 2022. It has been a nice time talking to you on how to activate the wealth mentality. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you. Like I said, endeavor to subscribe to this channel because we're going to be unfolding a lot of secrets in all our videos upload, and we're going to be uploading several videos. You don't need to miss it. subscribe and click the notification bell so that when a video is uploaded, you'll be notified for you to watch it. All these things I've said will make no sense to you if you are passive to them. You got to be active. Take action. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a prosperous year ahead. Peace.